Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to randomly trade away the top greatest players in the NBA. So what we're going to do exactly is on the screen in front of you, you do see a wheel. We are going to spin a wheel based off the specific player we are going to trade. Whatever team it lands on, we have to try to come up with some sort of trade to make that work. So in some cases, let's say we're trading LeBron James and it lands on like the Atlanta Hawks. Well, please believe, man, they're giving up like 5 first-round draft picks and, you know, Trae Young, and I don't know, man, they got to go back and get a time machine and get Dominique Wilkins. They got to do all that to get LeBron James. So, yeah, man, I thought it would be kind of fun to do, just kind of like really like shake up the NBA, really screw things up here. As far as the top 10 players we are trading, we are doing it based off the NBA 2K19 ratings. So if you're like, well, Paul George, you know, is a top 10 player. I mean, according to 2K, you know, he's, 12th, 13th on the list right here, guys, so he will not be part of this. It's going to be, you know, Damian Lillard and up from right there. I believe that's 10 players. So, yeah, the first one we're going to trade is we're going to start down and work our way up, and we are going to start with Damian Lillard of the Portland Trailblazers. Now, I did turn on financial trade rules and all that stuff out there just so that we could actually get trades to work. So here we go, man. Let's spin that wheel, see which team is going to get Damian Lillard, and we get the Houston Rockets. I think another rule I probably should have made is that I'm not going to trade for like other top 10 players, so I'm not just going to like swap Damian Lillard for James Harden because he's going to be traded later on. So we have to do other players on the team to make this happen. So I think personally for Damian Lillard, when it comes to the Rockets, I would definitely want Chris Paul back. I think what I would also do is I would toss in Nurkic, who is, you know, 83 overall player. He's solid. But I think I would take back Clint Capella, who is 85 overall. I think is a little bit better than Nurkic. I definitely want about 2 first-round draft picks, I would say. And even because, you know, Chris Paul clearly is not as good anymore as Damian Lillard is, and Clint Capella's, you know, just a tad better than Nurkic. I think you also probably toss in, you know, a third piece out there. I'm going to say Eric Gordon, and I say that probably gets the deal done right there. I mean, I'm sure, you know, Portland fans want to keep their man Damian Lillard, but I would say this is probably a pretty fair trade, so we are going to do that. Oh, wait, never mind, man. We have to make sure there's equal players, so yeah, we'll just toss in a filler. You know, we'll even say they got to take on one of the bitch-ass contracts. We'll go with Evan Turner's bitch-ass contract. And, all right, so that trade is going to happen, man. And when we're done doing all this, we are going to simulate an entire NBA season to see how the NBA turned out. So the next trade we are going to do is with the Boston Celtics, Kyrie Irving. He is next on the chopping block as a 92 overall, but absolutely killing it this NBA season for them. Here we go. Which team is he going to get traded to? And once your team goes off the list, that's like, ooh, hey. Okay, I got a little trade offer for you for Kyrie Irving. How about Boston Celtics? You guys get Henry Ellenson, and we get Kyrie Irving. No, that's definitely not true. You get a guy like him, I mean, I'm going to say either Blake Griffin or Andre Drummond. Now, I know Boston Celtic fans don't really like Andre Drummond because they've kind of gotten into it, so I'm going to avoid the stresses of that. I'm going to give you guys Blake Griffin, who's definitely been having one of, if not his best NBA season of all time right now, man. So you guys are going to get Blake Griffin. By the way, he should be like a 90 overall player. I'm going to give you guys Reggie Jackson because you guys are going to need another point guard, although Terry Rozier would probably start. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to give you guys Reggie Jackson because he got a bitch-ass contract. Not a ton of options more to give. I'm going to give you guys Reggie Bullock. He's a pretty solid three-point shooter. Not as good as he was last year, but still not bad. I guess you get the promising defensive guy in Stanley Johnson. And it's going to take some first-round draft picks again to make this happen, man. Unprotected and everything. So, yeah, I mean, getting Blake Griffin would be nice for your power forward position. The fact that you get Terry Rozier, like I said, I saved you guys from having to take on the contract of Reggie Jackson. Any bitch-ass contracts that can be tossed this way to kind of, you know, even sweeten the deal a little bit more, because clearly, you know, Kyrie is better than any player on the Detroit Pistons, at least in my opinion. I say that as a Pistons fan. Yeah, not really any bitch-ass contracts. We probably got to toss in some filler players, though, to make this work. So we'll take Jabari Bird, and we'll go with Brad Wanamaker. So I think that gets it done. I feel like, you know, getting Stanley, who's can potentially be promising defensively, and some first-round picks, plus Blake Griffin. That's not a bad little deal right there. Okay. Next up, we have Russell Westbrook of the OKC Thunder. He is going to be traded next here, guys. He's going to be traded next. So, we got Russell. Which team is Russell Westbrook going to go to? He was going to the Phoenix Suns. Ooh, it's going to be a pretty penny, man, to get Russell Westbrook over there on the Phoenix Suns. I think first we got to say you got to start with Devin Booker. That's going to happen. And then I'm even going to go as far as saying you probably also got to toss in DeAndre Ayton. You know, you're getting a guy like Russell out there, man. He is 29, so I don't want to say he's old, but he is getting up there in age. And a guy like Russell, you know, you can see his value over time, like his athleticism kind of dropping off a little bit. It kind of tends to happen after the age of 30. So how is that going to affect his game? He might have to like kind of like slow things down. But yeah, I'm sure Suns fans are probably open arms about this. But I'll say that's pretty fair, man, because both these players have not really proven to win games yet. I mean, I know it's DeAndre's rookie season, but even Devin Booker. So 86 overall, you get an 82 overall. I think that's probably fair enough, man. I think if Thunder fans want more than that for Russell Westbrook, it's a little bit too crazy because of getting, you know, the former first-round pick and also Devin Booker. That gets it done, man. Now, how does DeAndre exactly fit into the system? Well, we'll have to take care of that later on because there's Steven Adams on that team, so you'll have to work all that out. But yeah, next up, we got the bearded Mamba, James Harden, the travel man out there, guys. You know, I like James Harden. I just, you know, I will say, I've been roasting him this year for the travels because I've been seeing him so much out there. But yes, 95 overall. Just actually had like a span of like 10 games where he averaged like 30, 40 points per game, which is like the first player to do that since Kobe. He had like the most points within 10 game spans, so that was kind of cool. Here we go, though. Which team is he going to? He is going to the New York Knicks. Damn, dude, I would actually really like to see James Harden on the Knicks. That would be pretty cool to watch. I would say to get him, you got to give up Porzingis, A9 overall Porzingis. You're probably looking at Tim Hardaway to replace him at the shooting guard position. And I'm even going to go as far as say Kevin Knox. Is that too much? Is this too much? You know what, man? Let me take off Tim Hardaway Jr. Kristaps Porzingis, 88 overall, and a 75 over Kevin Knox. Yes, I know he's had some great games. We don't quite know what he is yet. And I'll even say maybe we'll do a swap worst. So the Rockets are going to get the worst draft pick out of this. All right, I think I like that. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I'm kind of like paying like too much towards the potential of Kevin Knox. Because like Porzingis for James Harden, that's just not enough, man. It's just not enough. So I feel like that potential play right there has to be included in. Rocket fans might even not think this is enough, but I think it is. And yo, let me toss in one more player. We will go with, you know what, man? I'll get your boy Carmelo. Hey, I'll get your boy Carmelo Anthony back. Hey, he's on the roster, so I don't know why. Blame that one on 2K. All right, next up, we are trading away the laughing man himself, Kawhi Leonard, from the Raptors. So we are going to go to a proposed trade here if I can find it. I literally should be able to. It should be right in front of me, man. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was literally right on it. Okay. Kawhi Leonard, 95 overall player. What is it going to take to get him, guys? I would say he's playing like MVP this season, no doubt. And he is going to the Boston Celtics. Okay, I don't know how this one's going to work because, you know, the Celtics already traded away Kyrie Irving. So I'm not going to trade players we already traded. I don't want to do that. So yeah, Blake Griffin's going to stay. I'm going to say it's going to take Jason Tatum. I mean, you know, young blood for the guy that's already proven. I'm going to say probably also Marcus Smart. He is 80. No. I'm going to say Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. It's going to give him a chance to go to a different team. And probably an unprotected first round draft pick. I know Celtic fans love their man Jason Tatum, but can we just like say for a moment how great Kawhi Leonard really is? Like, come on, man. This is more than enough. You might even say that the Celtics give him a little bit more. Jaylen Brown, he's not really doing all that well this season. He needs a different chance out there. In the first round pick, it's not going to be great because you guys got Kawhi Leonard anyway. So it's pretty much Jason Tatum for Kawhi Leonard, and then tossing in Jaylen Brown with the potential of hopefully getting out of his slump in the first round pick. I think that's more than fair enough for both teams right there. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that's definitely doesn't like it. All right, next up we have the Pelicans, Anthony Davis. So he is a 95 overall player. Oh man, who is this going to be going to, guys? Who is he going to? He is going to the... Well, this is awkward. This is awkward. Okay, moving on. Next team. We get the Indiana Pacers. Ooh. Who do the Pacers have to give up to get Anthony Davis? You know what? It's going to be... Because we got to think about it like this. Oladipo and Sabonis is what it costed to get Paul George. Now, that was before they thought, you know, Oladipo and Sabonis were going to be an all-star. So, definitely Oladipo. He's got to be involved. And then I'm probably going to say either Miles Turner or Sabonis. I don't know which one yet. You can really, what position is Anthony Davis playing these days? He's listed as a center in 2K. So I'm going to go with Miles Turner, who is a great shot blocker. He'll definitely help out defense on the Pelicans. And I think they also deserve probably some sort of wing player. Let's go with Dougie McBuckets for his three-point shooting. And just because it's Anthony Davis. I mean, come on, guys. You know, for the Boston Celtics, they were talking about that team giving up Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier. So a lot of talent out there. I think that probably gets, you know, Anthony Davis, who is a once-in-a-generation type of big guy out there. And also we got to toss in some filler players. So you guys can have Frank Jackson and you got to take on a bitch-ass contract of Solomon Hill. Okay, next up, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think I said that right. No, it's Antetokounmpo because I definitely know how to say that. Now, if I did not know how to say Giannis' name at this point, you guys could just roast me in the comments because that would just be just disrespectful to one of the greatest small forwards ever to play the game. Yes, I'm saying that now, man, to ever play the game. He's getting to that point. But the team he is getting traded to is the Utah Jazz. Ooh. All right. So I'm definitely saying when it comes to the Jazz, you're tossing in Rudy Gobert, 89 overall, which, you know, the Bucks could definitely use a center like Rudy Gobert out there. Do you also toss in Donovan Mitchell? That's not too much, is it? An 86 and an 89 for a 95. But I will say that I'm going to say that they probably got tossed another player. I'm going to say an 82 overall Malcolm Brogdon. So we get, and I'm going to say in this case probably another first round draft pick unprotected. Because you got Donovan Mitchell for Malcolm Brogdon, 4 rating difference right there. Then you got a 95 and a 89, 6 difference right there. But you also have the first round pick to kind of make up the difference as far as rating points go. So I would say that's a pretty fair trade. Especially, you know, the Jazz getting Brogdon back on there, who was a rookie of the year, by the way. Something Donovan Mitchell did not accomplish due to Ben Simmons. Here we go, though. We're going to do that trade. I like that one, man. I like that one a lot. Okay, next up, we got Stephen Curry. We actually got back-to-back Golden State Warriors in this case because it's going to be Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. So, yeah, Curry is the third ranked right here, then Durant and LeBron James, obviously. So, yes, the team Curry is going to is, I'm not watching it because I'm trying to do this. I keep on losing. There it is. Oh, my life, guys. Oh, my life, man. Yo, what is it? Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what? I actually did a video of NBA players going back to their home team, and I always knew that Stephen Curry was, like, raised, you know, like in the Charlotte area, but apparently he was born in Akron. I guess I heard the same hospital as LeBron James, which is just one of the biggest coincidences of all time. Now, I don't know what players the Cavaliers have to give up here. I know it's going to be Kevin Love. We're definitely going with Tristan Thompson. It's got to be Colin Sexton. Probably looking at some first-round draft picks. I'm sorry, man, but Kevin Love is a broke-down bitch-ass now. Tristan Thompson, he got 99 problems. The Kardashians, all of them. Colin Sexton is promising. But Stephen Curry is great, man. I'm sorry, guys. That's the trade, you know. And then also you're probably looking at because we'll give him a big guy back. We'll give him Damian Jones because Thompson gonna be a backup at this point. And then probably even any bitch ass contracts to get rid of here. I mean, Iguodala's not really been playing all that great. So I don't feel bad about tossing Iguodala in this case. We'll do that. I like that trade. Okay, next up, now we got Kevin Durant, so we get to stay right here on the Golden State Warriors. So yeah, 97 overall Durant. And it's going to the... Ooh, man. Sacramento Kings. You know what? I want to give props to the Kings this year, though, guys. They have been playing some great basketball. Like, that team is coming along a lot quicker than I thought they would. But that being said, getting Durant, one of the best scorers to ever play the game, is not going to be cheap. And I will say, the thing about the Kings is that it's not been one guy being, like, the most amazing player out there. Like, yes, De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield have been nice, but it's been more like a team effort. So... you're looking at De'Aaron Fox, so it's going to be between De'Aaron Fox and Colin Sexton for starting for the Golden State Warriors. You're looking at Buddy Hield to replace some of that scoring. You're probably also looking at another young blood. I'm going to say Marvin Bagley. And back you're going to get, you know, Kevin Durant. I will give you Jacob Evans. And I'm going to go with Alfonso McKinney. And probably even unprotected first round pick. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot, but you know, just go and look at some of the former trades in the past of superstars. And I know people are gonna say, "Yo, Chris, that's just way too much for one player, Kevin Durant." I really don't think it is, though, man. I just feel like that's how the NBA is constructed. To get a superstar like that, you gotta give up big time players, and I think De'Aaron Fox is big time. Buddy Hield, I think, is a 18, 19 point per game scorer for the rest of his career until he gets old and stuff. And Marvin Bagley, is proving to, fit in at least as like a really good six man. I think he'll be our starter eventually and all that, but still, man. So yeah, that's the trade. There we go. And now we got one player left, LeBron James. And would you guys say that LeBron James, trade-wise, is more valuable or less valuable than a Kevin Durant? Because, of course, the LeBron's a bit older. So it's like, I feel like that's something to consider. But at the same time, with LeBron on your team, you're instantly going to contend for a championship. Not saying that's not the case with Durant. But, I think LeBron James is clearly the better player of the two. 2K agrees. And he is going to the Orlando Magic. Okay. The Orlando Magic. Well, you got to give up Vucevic. You got to give up Aaron Gordon. Probably giving up Bamba. And I'm going to say, 3 first-round picks. Because they're not really getting a superstar back. Like, yes, Vucevic has been nice. Aaron Gordon, he's borderline all-star. Bamba, he's got a good song. I mean, some people disagree with that. Y'all like, I don't know, man. Y'all like Mo Bamba, the song? I don't know. I think it's okay. And the 3 first-round draft picks. Because the Magic... That's the thing. It's gonna be LeBron James and everybody and just everybody else now. So, yeah, and we're gonna toss in a few players back. I'll toss in KCP. I feel like that's more than fair. And you guys will also get a nice young asset, and we'll go with Maurice Wagner. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be. It's the best we have to work with in this case with the Magic. So yeah, we got that. All right. So we got everything set up here. All the players have been traded. I am now going to do the lineups, and we are going to simulate the NBA season to see which one of these teams do the best. Okay, so 1 game left in the season. I'm very curious to see if the Orlando Magic with just a LeBron James was enough to make the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Similarly today with the Celtics, and we got Paul George getting MVP. The man felt so disrespected for not being in the top 10 for 2K19 that he just went off and dropped 26 points. The thing about this, I guess no, Russell Westbrook was traded away, so it's like, yeah, it was his team at that point. Luka Doncic as a Rookie of the Year. Gordon Hayward, 6-man. He actually just dropped 35 points the other night off the bench for the Celtics. Draymond Green, Defensive Player. Jordan Clarkson, Most Improved. Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. Okay, so all NBA teams. Russell making it for the Suns. Curry on the Cavs. LeBron actually did make it for the Magic. All NBA second, Chris Paul on the Trailblazers. Okay. Giannis on the Jazz, Kevin Durant on the Kings, and Anthony Davis on the Pacers. So it's like, these are still the top 10 players. Doesn't matter wherever they go, they are still going to be fantastic, given the circumstance. Damian Lillard, All-NBA first. Kawhi Leonard on the Celtics making that, okay. And, yeah, man, here's the rest of the stats for you guys all to see. So as far as playoffs go, the Magic did not make the playoffs with LeBron James. We do have the Pacers making it with Anthony Davis, being their main player as number 1 seed. I actually want to go through all these player stats real quick here, just so we can see how the top players actually did. So I'll just scroll through real quick. If you guys do want to pause on your favorite team, feel free to do so with that. Giannis 25, 10, and 5. Very nice. Durant at 28 points. James Harden scoring actually down a little bit on the New York Knicks. I really don't know what that is. LeBron played great, but there just was simply not enough talent out there. Anthony Davis 22 and 11 with 3 assists. Tyreek at 17. Didn't Tyreek used to play with Anthony Davis? How come that wasn't a first seed? Is that because they were out in the Western Conference? Probably so. Yo, Kyrie and Drummond actually tore things up out there, bro. Oh my god, man. Yeah, I love seeing that. Rockets got a nice looking squad out there too. How'd Russell Westbrook do? We got 27, 10, and 8. Not good enough for the MVP award, unfortunately for him. This Warriors team was absolutely stacked. What else is new with that? All right, I think we went through pretty much all the teams here. Look at Curry with the 33.7 assists. All right, here we go, guys. Let's simulate current round, see who wins this all. I'm gonna say Boston against the OKC Thunder. We're gonna see all about that there, man. Okay, Wizards are gone. Bucks are gone. We got Kings out of there, man. Nuggets gone. Okay, so Toronto Raptors are gone, man. Yes, I know Kawhi's not actually on the team anymore, but I'm still happy about it. I'm still very happy. Simulate current round here. See who moves on. It just feels so weird having a playoffs without LeBron James in it. I'm sorry, man, but is that team who was on, was it really worse than that Cleveland Cavaliers team that he actually took to the finals? Okay, so we got Golden State, Lakers. Who was on the Lakers? Who got traded? Oh, that's right. They got all those Magic players on there because of trading LeBron. And then we got Indiana and Kyrie and the Pistons. Yo, I love the ring of that. Come on, Kyrie. Come ball up with Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin in real life. We'll absolutely love you here, man. We'll love you here. Oh, my God. We going to the finals with the Detroit Pistons, baby. Come on, guys. Hey, let's get it, man. Okay. And we got, of course, the Golden State Warriors. That just never stops. Never stops, apparently. but I'm happy about it. Kyrie, 33 points, 23 for Langston Galloway, 23-21 for Andre Drummond. Here we go. Simulate current round. And got, ooh, come on. Yo, I'm acting like I'm rebuilding this team here, guys. And son of a motherfucker bitch, bro. God damn. Yo, just give me the 1W with my Pistons, man. We lose every damn game in real life. Bitch ass donkey. You from Saginaw, man. You from damn Michigan. Wow, dude. I mean, it's still the Warriors. They still got DeMarcus and Clay, and it's not like losing Curry and Durant, but getting De'Aaron Fox, Kevin Love, Colin Sexton, Buddy Hield is gonna hurt you. Like, your team is still freaking dominant. Oh my God, bro. You know what, man? It's all good. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. This is actually a lot of fun to do. So if you guys got any more little challenges or stipulations you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.